Kane, in terms of last week or so, of course, maintaining the unbeaten run, but two draws as well. How do you reflect on the last week or so?
Oh, good question. I think we've, barring the first probably 45 minutes against Harrogate, I think for 1.5 games, I think we've been really, really good. Give Rochdale a poor goal, to be fair, but other than that, I don't think, in all due respect, I don't think they offered much more to the game than that. So I think we played really well over the course of the two games. Just probably disappointed we haven't took more points from them.
How important is it, though, from a player's perspective, I think you're alluding to it there, to not let the frustration set in? Because before then, you've been on a phenomenal run.
Yeah, well, we're 7 unbeaten. Do you know what I mean? We've picked up, well, how many points is that? 17 out of a possible, what?
21.
21. So, yeah, exactly. So it's not, there's worse runs you could have went on. So I think from where we've come to where we are now, it's probably testament to ourselves a little bit that we are disappointed that we've not won these games. So we won't get too carried away with ourselves, though. Obviously, we're aware there's still things we can work on, and we need to take that into the game Saturday, and hopefully we can pick up more points.
But I know no team wants to go behind, of course, but fighting back in both games, that's a good quality to show early on in the season as well, isn't it?
Yeah, there's good characters in the squad, there's good characters. There's a lot of fight, there's a lot of belief. I think to go 5 unbeaten, win 5 games in a row, you take a lot of confidence from that. So it was Saturday was important that we're going to concede at some point, and when you do, it's how you react. And I think we reacted well second half again Tuesday. Concede sloppy goal from our point of view, but we're straight back into the game, and then we're on the front foot again. So I think you can see there's good character in the squad.
Mickey said after the game, and he said to me earlier today as well, about Rochdale were hanging on as such towards the end of the game. As a player, can it be difficult to play against teams that are hanging on as such and perhaps not looking to venture too much of the pitch?
It's always difficult to play against teams who, listen, they fair play to them, they come, they probably got what they were happy to come with before the game. It's difficult to play against teams that sit men behind the ball and make it difficult for you, and they defended well at times, so fair play to them. It's about us and how we can be better in the final moments to break teams down. And on another night, I think we definitely would have done that.
When you're the form team in the league, do you sometimes find as well teams raise their game a little bit going up against you as well?
That's what. Yeah, well, I think whenever a team plays against us, I've been a player over clubs, and I think you always raise your game when you're playing against Tranmere, because you know you're going to be in for a tough game first and foremost. So whether you're the form team or not, I think teams will raise their games when they come to play against us. Yeah.
A bit on yourself. How much are you relishing having the armband?
Enjoying it, yeah. Enjoy the responsibility. Like you say, yeah, relishing the opportunity I've been given. Thankful I've been given the opportunity, and I don't look too much into it really, but hopefully I can do the role justice if that kind of makes sense. But yeah, it's something I'm enjoying at the minute.
Do you find that as a forward being captain, there's almost different responsibilities, maybe a centre back or a midfielder having the armband? Are there different things they have to look at within your game?
Not really, no. Because what I would say is that just because I've got the armband doesn't mean I'm the only person out there that can lead by example or say something. You know what I mean? We're trying to build a team of players that take responsibility all over the pitch, and I think it's important that you do that. So just because you've got the armband on, I don't think it makes any more of a difference than whether it was a goalkeeper or a defender or a midfielder. I don't think it makes any difference now.
But how crucial is that within the squad that, as you say, there are numerous players that could be, captains without wearing the armband?
No, it's important. It's important that, like I say, all over the pitch, really, that players in different positions, different roles are taking responsibility for that role first and foremost, and then trying to improve their teammates. You know what I mean? There wouldn't really be any point if there wasn't. So yeah, it's about that ownership within your position and your role. And like I said, just because I've got the armband doesn't mean I'm the only leader on the pitch.
We spoke to you on Radio Merseyside last week or so, just after you'd scored against Sutton. It's 2 in your last 4 now. Do you feel like you're getting back in the groove in front of goal after, by your standards, somewhat maybe a little barren spell?
Listen, for me, it's always just about being in position to score the goals. I think, especially against Harrogate, maybe I reviewed the game with the coach, me and Nev, and there's times where we maybe weren't in positions from crosses that we should have been in to get on the end of crosses. So that was something we really highlighted on Tuesday night, and we ended up scoring from it. So it's about maybe having little resets and, okay, what's been going on? Why are you maybe not in the position that you should be, and then taking it from there. I think throughout my career, I've always went on spells where I haven't scored goals, but then I'll always have a spell during the season where I'll maybe go and score 2, 3, 4 in a month. So it's not something that concerns me too much, but in the day, you're a striker, you paid to score goals, and that's ultimately why you're going to be in the team as well. So it's something that hopefully towards the back end of this year, I can get a few more goals and then go into the new year as well.
And there's been a few different formations this season. Most recently, it's been 4-4-2. Is that something that you enjoy playing in? Yeah,
listen, I think it kind of shows that. I think we went to a 4-4-2 and then we're kind of 7 unbeaten. So it's something that has worked for the team. And listen, I'll play in any role. I'll play in any position. I played left midfield, right midfield. I played as a 10. I played up front of my own at different clubs. I'll play anywhere the manager asks me to. So it's just about doing the best of what you can do and executing the role to your best ability that the manager asks you to do for that team.
And looking forward ahead to Saturday, I was having a look at your stats. 4 games against Carlisle, 5 goals, 1 assist. So you clearly enjoyed playing.
Oh,
yeah, you clearly enjoyed playing against Carlisle.
I think of these goals.
Is there something like, when you see, when you hear things like that, you enjoy playing against particular teams? I can see they're trying to remember them.
No, honestly, I wouldn't have been able to tell you that stat if you didn't tell me it, to be honest. So hopefully it's a good omen going into the week, and I can add a few more. But I remember some of them now. Yeah, I've had some all right games against them, to be fair. Yeah, so hopefully there's one more in there, or 2 more. Hopefully this season against them.
Do you believe in strikers potentially having favourite opponents, if you like? I know. Say at this level of the game, there'll be a lot of chopping and changing in defences as such.
I don't buy into that really. There's places I think I enjoy going and playing. I wouldn't necessarily say that I've necessarily went there and played well or scored every game, but trying to think. Luton, for example, I love playing at Luton. I've had a bad game there, but it's just a place I really enjoy going and playing. I wouldn't say necessarily, we're playing these weeks, I'm guaranteed to score. I don't think it can ever work like that. The personnel change, especially like you say at this level. There's Carlisle we face tomorrow is probably not going to be the Carlisle we'll face in 4 or 5 months' time when we play them again. So no, I wouldn't buy into that too much. And
just lastly, of course, looking to get back to winning ways after the 2 draws, but as well, it's 2 home games in 4 days. It was 3 if you include Rochdale as well. How important is it after that Rochdale game to make the most of these?
Of course. 4 days. Listen, we're playing at home, and for us, you look at our record that we had at home last season. That's something we want to kind of mimic again. And if you can be as strong as home as possible and pick up points, then it makes it a little bit easier for your end goal, should I say. Obviously, we want to be high in the league as possible, so you need to make your home games, all your home games are winnable, really. Go and win as many as you can, and then away games, like we touched on a few times, if you can have a better record than we did last year, then you're in a good position. So it's about trying to be as good as we were at home, for me anyway, as we were last season.